I also ask that you help me to be quick to forgive and slow to get angry. Amen, amen, amen. These young dudes out here don't respect shit until you put the barrel in their ear and let the text spit. I just might catch a case on my next hit, remove their whole face on some special effect shit. So show respect, Drake, or I'ma have a flashback. Digging through the dresser like fuck it, where my mask at? The mash back with the banger and damage shit and say fuck everything I learned in anger management. Hop back on some east side manage shit and push a nigga's top back when I let the cannon spit. Start planning shit, premeditation. I'm in love with the streets again, rededication. Casket or cremation when I shoot you down. I was built for the smoke like a hookah lounge. I keep big shit that sound like a bazooka sound, and I shoot quicker than ain't gotta be a hoop around. Dear God, please don't let me relapse and return to the G-Ride with 3 straps. A ski mask with the case, squeezing keys apps, spraying everything from a nigga's brain to his kneecaps. Dear God, please don't let me relapse and return to the G-Ride with 3 straps. A ski mask with the case, squeezing keys apps, spraying everything from a nigga's brain to his kneecaps. Gun on me, it ain't never for show, homie. I'm far from a bully, but I'm never a hoe. Get out of line, my Beretta will blow. Real talk, we can take the beef wherever we go. I bring it to your front door like I'm Uber Eats. I guarantee you listen up when this Ruger speaks. Plus I maneuver through these streets like a ghost, and I'm handy with the heat. I cook a nigga like a roast. On me, homie, this is not a boast. I will still come through, boy, and stop a nigga's post. Play him close, man, Eric will ease it. Quickly off the waistband, man, and Eric will squeeze it. Leave you niggas laid out dead or paraplegic. Niggas playing in these streets while I'm very strategic. I come to your house dressed like the gas man. Shoot you 9 times, leave you stretched by the trash can. Dear God, please don't let me relapse and return to the G-Ride with 3 straps. A ski mask with the case, squeezing keys apps, spraying everything from a nigga's brain to his kneecaps. Dear God, please don't let me relapse and return to the G-Ride with 3 straps. A ski mask with the case, squeezing keys apps, spraying everything from a nigga's brain to his kneecaps. I don't put shit on Facebook, I just holler in person. Put the pistol in your mouth while you holler in person. All that shit you kept rehearsing and put on your live, got your clap with the big 4-5. You bitch nigga, if you tell me to pull up, I'ma do that. That nigga who was whooping first nigga that I shoot at. Ski mask on my face, bystanders be like, who that? I ain't with the talking, bitch boy, I thought you knew that. Leave his brains where my shoe at and bounce like I'm on a trampoline. Leave you laid out, nigga, like you camping on the scene. If you want something sweet, grab a peach or tangerine. Niggas won't smoke, well fuck it, I'ma let them handle steam. AR with the beam, you see the red dot? We tug on this trigger, nigga, it'll make your head pop. Blood pouring down to your shoes, call it Red Sox. Your brains hanging all over your shoulders like some dreadlocks. Expect the gang of dead ops. They ever cross the line? The Lord said in the Bible, oh, revenge is mine. So I'm just trying to find a righteous path between the two. Before I lose control and do the shit I used to do. This being humble shit is new. I'm trying to turn the other cheek, but I ain't never been a bitch, so watch your mouth when you speak. Your mercy's what I seek, so I pray on bended knees. Don't let me get the K with the extended clip and squeeze. Lord, please. Dear God, please don't let me relapse and return to the G-Ride. 3 straps, a ski mask with the case, squeezing keys apps, spraying everything from a nigga's brain to his kneecaps. Dear God, please don't let me relapse and return to the G-Ride with 3 straps, a ski mask with the case, squeezing keys apps, spraying everything from a nigga's brain to his kneecaps.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to do something here. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm trying to move something around here. Hey, man. Hey, happy Monday to everybody, man. Good Monday to everybody, man. I'm just gonna talk about we ain't gonna be here for a long time, man. I'm just a few minutes, man. Okay, so before that, let me check everybody in. Before I get started, man, let me check everybody in real quick. All right, let's go. Ooh, man, a lot of people. Risa Neal, man, my resident sniper is in the building. Shout out to Risa Neal. She's in the building. Shout out to our resident sniper, man. We got to have her, man. We got to have somebody in that chat, man, an enforcer, man. It's going to twist your arm right off. Oh, man, shout out to Reese Neal. Glad to have you in the building, sis. What about Sister Annie? Excuse me. Wait a minute. Pray, Brother Clarence. Yeah, get you some prayer in there, Brother Clarence. Shout out to our administrator, Sister Annie, man. I need her too. I need all my people, man. I need all of them so much. Shout out to Von Bryant, man. Ooh, I need Von too, man. Ooh, man. I need to raise some money. Shout out to Sister Annie. Shout out to Von Bryant. Glad to have you in the building, man. As always, peace, joy, grace, and in abundance. Shout out to you, Brother Von. Who else is in the building? Fagoda, you here, man? Well, hey, as long as you checking in, I know you safe, man. I know you're not in the middle of no real serious situation. So shout out to Fagoda, man. Just for staying alive, man, in the situation he's in, man. Shout out to Fagoda. Who else in the building? Let's see. Brother Anderson the Great says, hey, a Monday show, that's tight. It's crazy. I know, man. I know. I got it from Arshawn, man. And if y'all came here to see me beat up on Arshawn, that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? I'm the kind of guy that can take a L when I need to, man, and take correction when I need to. If I see it, if you explain it clear enough, and I see it, I will concede to it. So shout out to Brother Anderson the Great, man. Yeah, man, just hang out for a minute, man. We're not gonna be here too long. Maybe half an hour, maybe 20 minutes. Not gonna be here too long. Arshawn say fight. Arshawn. Arshawn is one of them dudes, man. Ain't nothing, man, he could say whatever he want to say. Now, if I see it, I'll agree with you. If I don't, I won't. You know what I mean? So I think we got that kind of relationship where, you know what I'm saying, we got that kind of respect between each other. If he sees something that he felt like he wanted to talk about, I'm all good with that, right? Somebody text me, hey man, Arshawn, talking about you, man, they doing a stream on you. I said, well, I hope they cook me good, right? I hope they cook me good. I'm always telling Arshawn, man, if you want to cook me, go ahead. I'll at least listen to you. I respect the fact that you think in another direction sometimes, and so maybe I need to see that sometimes, because maybe I'm just holding on to the way I'm looking at it, man. But yeah, if y'all came here to see me beat up on Arshawn, that ain't gonna happen, man. So might as well go back to work. What you doing? I'm just going to point out some things that I feel that need to be clarified. You know what I'm saying? Based on the stream he did earlier. Who else in the building? Black Man Unfiltered. Say, you taking L's, bro? Not bro, Clarence. Hey, brother, if you out there telling people that you ain't never gonna take no L's, man, woo, I don't know about that, Black Man. I don't know about that one. I gotta make you count my change out all the way. Everybody gonna take some L's out here, man. That's just the way life is set up. And I know you know that, Black Man. You just playing around, but really, man, we are gonna take some L's here and there, man. We're gonna take some L's here and there. Okay, so what we're gonna do, man, is I'm gonna play a little bit of Arshawn's and his part that I'm assuming, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, I want to talk for him because that's another mistake I made. But I don't want to talk for him, but I'm just going based on the video. This was the first issue that came up, so I believe this is the first issue. So let me pull that up, and but I enjoyed the stream. I'll do another one if but if Arshawn people don't want us to come back, I understand. I understand, but I have no problem coming back and doing a part 2, man. No problem, not at all. All right, let's see. Let me get this right. Okay, this is Arshawn, and this is me. This is a stream I did yesterday, talking about the stream we talked about Yeet and Baby Jesus, right? So this is me going in. So Arshawn doing reaction to my reaction to that, right? Okay. All right. So I just want to clear up a couple things that I think was maybe not clear. I didn't think that was clear. So let me play that. Question. Hey, look, if you guys had a time machine, would you go back and kill Hitler? Baby Hitler, rather. He didn't say Hitler. He said baby.
Let me drop that.
Right, and so that's how this all got started.
We don't need the high quality. We just need
maybe Arshawn sitting in McDonald's or something, right? So then, of course, Arshawn said,
"Oops,
no, I wouldn't get Hitler. I'd get Jesus as a baby, right?"
I would.
Okay. I know a lot of y'all Christians was like, you pulling out your hair, right? Those of y'all that got here, right? Because that's that's a little out of pocket, right? A little disrespectful, but yeah, definitely that's how he felt, right? And so, shout to Don Frank, but yeah, definitely that's how he felt, right? Out of pocket, right? Because that's that's
man,
a little out of pocket, right?
This thing's gonna kill me. Let me close that for now. Let me close this other tab, see if that helps. I tell you. I was hoping this computer would be able to handle sharing a daggone video, but man, it is just acting a fool today. So we'll see how long this computer got on it.
He said on another panel, right? Mr. He said brought that question out. Hey, look,
What up, Quantum?
If you guys had a time machine, would you go back and kill Hitler? Baby Hitler, rather. He didn't say Hitler. He said baby Hitler. Right? And so that's how this all got started. Okay. So then, of course, Arshawn said, no, I wouldn't get Hitler.
Ooh.
I'd get Jesus as a baby.
I did.
Right? Okay. I know a lot of y'all Christians was like, you pulling out your hair, right? Those of y'all that got here, right? Because that's look at Arshawn. Arshawn is hot. Arshawn is hot like fish grease. He trying to hold it together, right? Shout out to Arshawn. All right, y'all. Let's get into where he had the first issue would be. Oh, that's a little out of pocket, right? A little disrespect.
We got to what I wanted to hear anyway for the most part. We'll see what's going on with this thing. But it's a little out of pocket and a little disrespectful. I wanted to address that because like Jordan, when I heard it, I took that personally. I took that personal. Out of pocket? Disrespectful? Okay. So
this is Arshawn. He's saying, hey man, you know what? I heard that and I agreed with him. When I heard him play it back and how he responded to it, I said, okay, I could have delivered that better. Because what I was saying was not that he was being disrespectful, but the people you talking to the people that love Jesus here, you talking about Jesus in such a manner, they might not be able to handle the thought experiment that we were doing. And they may just feel like, hey, you just being disrespectful to me based on my religious belief, right? So that's what I meant to say. But in the way I said it, the way I said it made it seem like he was being disrespectful directly. And so I could see. So I owe you an apology, brother, for that. I could have delivered that in a better way so that maybe you could have taken it that way. But in taking it that way, now you probably can understand what I was trying to say because you got triggered just by me saying you said something disrespectful. These other people probably got triggered by something you said, right? So we can both see both sides of the aisle, right? But I definitely owe you an apology because I shouldn't have said it that way. I should have said it in a way where, we would keep the anonymity of the thought experiment, even though we are putting out concepts out there. We were putting out, no, brother, I'm gonna apologize to you because I don't want to put words in your mouth. You know what I mean? I don't like when people do that to me. So, but I know we all good. I know we're good, but I'm going to do it anyway because, I'm not above seeing where, I could have gotten a big ball rolling on you by saying something like that. And I wasn't trying to do that. All I was trying to do was say, I was trying to express that I know some of these Christian people, some of our Christian brothers and sisters may have taken offense to just the notion of running in, and they may have thought, okay, this is something that can't happen anyway. But they may not have even stopped to think about it in that on that level. They may have just said, man, somebody just saying something like that, right? That's out of pocket to me. So that's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. I didn't mean to, say you would directly do it. So that's one L I'll take. I'll take that first L. Now the next L I took was where I started speaking for him, where I was saying, "Wow, this is what he meant," and I took the liberty of saying, "This is what this is what he meant." I said, "This is what Arsha meant." I started out right by saying, "This is what I think he means." Right? I qualified it at first, but then as I went forward, I stopped qualifying what I was saying, and so whenever you say something, you should qualify it as your opinion. If it's not a fact, you should qualify it as your opinion, right? Shout out to Quantum. You should qualify it as your opinion. I did that at first, but then I backed off of that and said, well, I know what he means. I know what I'm always floating around in Arshan's head, so I know what he means. That was out of pocket for me. I shouldn't have did that, y'all. I should have said, this is what I think he means. And then let him clarify it like he did today. He could clarify what he means, right? He's a grown man. He could clarify what he means. You know what I mean? So those are the two things that I really had the issue with. I think there was one other thing. Oh, the God is dumb. Shout out to Yellow. Shout out to Yellow. Yeah, man, it's just, but still, you know what, Yellow, we gotta, when we doing this thought experiment, once we go in to do that, like I was saying, those of us that are quote unquote believers, we're gonna be held to a higher standard. Oh, that was the next one, that we held to a higher standard, right? We are held to a higher standard, but I'm not sad that we held to a higher standard. I understand that we're being held to a higher standard. So it's not that I was like, oh, I'm trying to play both sides of the fence and I'm trying to get sympathy for people holding us to a higher standard. No. I'm saying that to other people so that they could see, right? So they could see, right? Jesus did a lot of things so that Peter and Paul and the rest of them could see what the sacrifices that's involved in doing this, right? There's certain sacrifices that you're gonna have to deal with. If you say you're a believer, automatically the standard of your behavior is going to rise up. People are going to expect you to do whatever their version of Christianity is in their head, whatever that means. That's the standard they're going to keep you at, right? Typically, no cussing, no womanizing, no, they have whatever that means to them mentally, that's what they're going to apply to you. To themselves, they're not going to apply nothing, especially if they're a disbeliever. They're not going to apply nothing, right? But y'all know me, man. I don't let nobody that don't have a standard that they are held to hold me to a standard. How you going to hold me to a standard and you don't have a standard that you're being held to? That don't make sense to me, right? That's like a civilian going up to a military man saying, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, get moving, get moving, get moving. That don't make no sense, right? That don't make no sense. Plus, you have to experience going through that so that you can understand the sacrifices that's going to happen, right? Right? And Jesus said, follow me, man. All we do is eat. All we do is eat cake and butter, right? Maybe they would have followed him on GP, but when you say, hey, look, see, I'm being persecuted. I'm gonna let these people persecute me because I have to show you that when you out here trying to get the people to follow the Lord of the universe, man, there's gonna be some rocks coming your way. There's gonna be some arrows coming your way, right? And if you can't take it, this ain't the game for you, baby. Go learn how to bake cakes, right? Go learn how to bake cake. Go do something real easy. Don't come to this. This is you think NBA, this is the NBA. This is above the NBA. You trying to do this work, this is above the NBA. So it's a lot of sacrifices in this. So we got to understand as believers, not if you don't believe, you don't believe. I'm not saying you bad for not believing. That's on you. That's based on your experiences. I'm saying for the people that do want to believe, that do believe, we got to have to accept the fact that there's going to be a higher standard on us. When we go places, they're going to expect us to behave a certain way, whatever that means in their head, right? They're going to expect you to just have this ethereal, most people will, because they don't really they never been in the church serious, right? Arshawn taught Sunday school, so he's been there. He knows that you got, it's just real people in there going through real stuff, right? But a lot of our people out there, man, they don't know. They have this vision like everything is everything, right? So it's not always like that. And it's really mostly not like that. We just human beings. We just trying to follow a discipline that maybe will help us live our lives a better place and be more productive in our lives, right? Quam said, I taught Sunday school too, right? Shout out to Quantum. So y'all, we and those are only really points I had. I enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed being over there on our Sean's channel. I enjoyed to talk with all the brothers. It's good to fellowship with the brotherhood, man. So, we fellowship. It's all good, man. Y'all came over here to see me. I'm going to go in on our show. Nah, man, that ain't never going to happen. Even if we fell out, man, I'm different. Like, I know y'all got some of these content creators, man, you fall out with them, man, they going to go bring every text out, bring every email out, I wouldn't do none of that. I just, okay, we fall out. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm not going to do that, but, so you got to be careful who you doing business with out here, man, because you end up looking crazy. But that's a whole nother topic that I need to figure out a way to address it without naming names. We address that topic without naming names. But anyway, man, I have no problem with Arshawn. Yeah, I think he knows that. You know what I mean? I just want to clear up the fact that I wasn't trying to put him in a situation. I just said a few things the wrong way. And now that we got that cleared up, anybody have any questions? Does anybody want to come up on the panel before I close it down? Tell me what they think, because I'm on break, man. I work for the white man. I'm on break. Right, I'm on break. But anybody wants to come up, man, and go watch Arshawn's stream. Go watch Arshawn's stream. But Clarence, Arshawn put a crazy picture of you up. I know. That's part of the game, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game. That's part of the creativity in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? I chalk that up to just part of the game. You know what I mean? Y'all know me. I don't have no hard feelings with nobody, man. Even if I was to fall out with someone, I wouldn't have no hard feelings with them. I would say, okay, if you're gonna find a better friend than me, you need to go and pursue that. You need to go and pursue that, right? So what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Let me know something in the chat. What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that we should do it again? He said, Vaughn said, I thought the thumbnail was disrespectful. Nah, fine. It's just that's just how the game is played, man. It's no big deal. Bond is a writer though, man. Well, but yeah, that was nothing. I know I do the same thing, Bond. I I try to get good pictures, but it's hard to find good, pictures of Arshawn in a suit or something like that. I can't find that, right? I just pull it off one of his live streams, right? Y'all said it's crazy how people try to kick up BS over a thought experiment. Well, Yellow, man, you talk about God, man, you talk about the Lord and baby Jesus, and then you start talking about Merkin. The people, man, the people love Jesus, man. The people love Jesus. Of course, after he's dead. And that's another thing that I was, I want to discuss with Arshawn, because, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of stuff happening in this man's name, but the man is no longer present with us. So how is he to come and try to fix that situation when that's all part of the game, man? You know, that's part of the game that this is gonna have to happen. Remember, I told y'all, man, there's a duality in everything, man. There's a duality in the universe of almost everything. And so if people gonna talk good about you, there's gonna be some people that's gonna talk bad about you. If there's gonna be some people that do some good in your name, oh man, Rico said, drop the link. Drop the link. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link. Rico, I ain't got it all day, man. I'm gonna go back to work, man. Rico said, drop the link. Okay, there's the link for y'all, man. Y'all want to come up and tell me something? Quantum said, listen, ain't nobody F with my Jesus. Well, hey, Quantum, if Arshawn and Yella get to build this time machine that they working on, poof, we gone, right? Poof. Maybe you come back as a cow, or maybe you got the Hindu. I don't know, right? I'm only gonna be up for a little while, so if you want to come up, sis, come on up. Come on up. Yeah. Arshawn said, yeah, you're right, Arshawn. It's almost done. We got to go do another. I want to do a part 2 because I got a couple other questions, man. I want to do a part 2. Vagoda. This is something that has to do with a live stream idea, and I know you didn't see that live stream. Hold on, I'm gonna bring you up. Vagoda, did you see that live stream that you were talking about?
When?
Thank you. That's my point. My point entirely. Right. So here's what I'm gonna do, Vagoda.
Okay, just want to say hello. So that's all.
And I'm glad that you did. That's what I wanted to hear, is that you're okay, and we'll check back in with you later. Okay.
See you later.
Take care of yourself and take care of moms, man. All right, I'm gonna pull you down, Vagoda. All right, man. Hey, man, y'all pray for that brother Vagoda, man, because he going through it. He is going through it, man. So pray for that brother, man, because I got to get him back up here, man, and talk to him about what's going on over there in Israel. But anyway, I got somebody. I don't know if y'all want to bring this person up, man. I don't know. Let me. What's going on, Rico?
You just don't want to take this ass whooping you got coming.
The Arshawn, is your fault. I'm about to get cussed out. It's your fault.
let me say, coming through the door, I told your ass not to do it. I told your ass from the initial to the second to even this one. And it's like, I'm going to have to get some fucking rope and handcuffs and take your fucking computer away from you. I'm like, look, I just said, no, don't do it.
Are you done, Rico?
But nonetheless, they ain't going to listen to me. Okay? You need to do a little more of this and a little less streaming.
All right, we're going to bring up Sister Eddie. Sister Eddie, what's going on with you, girl?
What is going on?
Excuse me.
And let me just say this.
I'm coming up there.
Let me just say this. In the midst of all this other, for everybody in the sound of my voice, with all the plum fuggery going on in these streets, we're the positive side of this YouTube stream.
Agreed.
So we need to show that irregardless, we don't stir or settle in confusion or misunderstandings. We're the leadership. We need to show that other side of YouTube streets how they should be conducting themselves. It is good that we can have spirited conversations and debate, even though I think some of these landmines that I say, Clarence, it's a landmine, don't step on it. He goes, don't worry about it, Rico. I'm going to step right on it. Boom. I'm like, look, when I saw the original topic, I'm going to bed. I said, I'm going to bed. I'm not doing it. Because I know that even some topics I'm not equipped for. It's like, nah, I don't know. Nope. But Clarence, no, Rico, we got to talk about it. No, we don't. We got to talk about everything.
Okay.
But, you know, that's all. So I hope we learn that much, at least that old drunk Rico know a little something.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimonial, sir. All right. Oh, what you got to say, Sis Diddy?
Okay, first of all, it's just so busy on a Monday. What's going on? This is what I would say, and I don't know if I totally understand. There's no tension anywhere. I'm claiming that it's just not. This is what I would say. You and Rashawn, this is the perfect storm. This is where, if something like this is going to happen, this is where it happens. Both of y'all are just such wise men, deep thinking men. And I know that sometimes when we're on panels, you know, because sometimes when I go back and watch a panel that I've been on, I'll say, oh man, what? I said that too fast. I was, you know, I was talking too fast and I said that maybe the wrong way. If anybody ever went back in there, they might be like, hey, wait, you said that. So I know that happens or whatever. I think that initially, like with the topic, I love the way that this is kind of like how this is threading through. You know, Mr. He said, made a statement. It produced and grew another conversation. It grew a conversation. All these conversations are conversations that people sometimes think in their head or having, like, you know, side rooms and stuff. And what y'all have allowed is for this conversation to actually have a platform. So I'm actually glad it did. There's some ways that people say certain words that have nothing to do with God. Well, everything has something to do with God, but it has nothing to do with like faith. I may not enjoy the way that something is worded. You know, I just know what I am charged with coming out of my mouth, right? So like, as long as I'm not saying it, as long as I'm listening to someone's heart, that's what's important to me. Now, the stream that Rashawn did earlier, first of all, Rashawn with his thumbnails and he's so creative, right? So it's almost like, how would you expect that a person that is so creative in that way to not continue to be creative? And probably some of the things, if you look at some of his thumbnails, a lot of people don't even catch, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes we do things and it's like the attention grabs people. Like you'll notice, like in different streams, people may come, you know, but if you're talking about one topic, you may not get as many people. And then when there may be a suspicion of like tension, then you get more people, or you get a different audience or whatever. So I think that this is a great exchange. I know that you two have a whole lot of respect for each other. So this is nothing. And I'm just glad, I'm proud of you for coming up to make sure that you clarify some points. I'm proud of Rashawn for coming up equally to express his point of view about what he saw. You know what I'm saying? And it's so nice that it is something that's taking place on a public platform. You know, some things you go and you do stuff in private, and some things when it's grown men that are having a conversation, you can't have it on a platform because it's still going to be dapping up and saying we love each other. So, I didn't want to come up and talk too long. You're going to get in trouble if you up here too long. Now you won't get just Rico fussing at you. But I wanted to come up. I want to tell you that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Rashawn. I'm proud of you, Rico, because you were real mature right there when you said what you just said.
Don't worry. I got a cussing out coming on the phone. Don't worry. I got a cussing out coming on the phone. It's coming, so I don't even worry about that.
See, that's the conversation you have behind the scene. All the words that he can give you, you're gonna get it.
You earned this one. Yeah, but you know what? I got a great idea that I'm gonna challenge you, Bro C, and you too, Arshawn, because I know that you're watching. You're in the chat. What I would love for you two guys to get together, and here's a topic that we need to talk about that we don't talk about. So if it's okay to have these thought-provoking conversations and discussion, but we first of all need to have a conversation on how to conversate.
Yeah.
Forget the topic.
Yeah. We
need to do an hour or two stream on learning how we need to communicate, the different ways that people communicate verbally, so on and so forth. Because evidently we can't even, it's hard to have a conversation if we don't know how to trees. And I think that is so important to understand, okay, when I'm having a conversation with someone, what's their background? I know, okay, if I know I can talk among one group of people and I can be potty mouth to death. Another group, I can't. So, knowing that how we have to modulate ourselves around the audience, the company, the age demographic, people's sensitivities, whether it's I just think that it really needs, and that's a great thing as well, y'all. I'm glad you brought that up too, because not only do we need to do a stream about being a better communicator, we need to be a better listener as well. I think that's huge. That's something we need to dig into, because to be honest with you, I think we all are lacking in that department in learning how to communicate and how to listen to one another.
Yeah.
I think we could do some teaching there.
I think that's a good idea, Rico.
There could be some teaching there, with the body, there's communication through your body language. There's communication in silence. Just a lot of things that hopefully can help you in our interpersonal relationship among friends, and maybe even in your personal relationship.
That's actually a good idea.
And your relationship with your kids. So, that give everybody all week to do some homework, actually read some literature on the topic so we can discuss it maybe this weekend.
See, y'all, that's why I have to listen to
up here. Rico!
You need to.
That's why I have to. That's why I have to listen to him, because every now and then he'll slip one.
But you don't do what I tell you.
I gotta listen to him. I gotta listen to him, right? Yeah, you're right, Quantum. Rico is amazing, man. Good dude, man. But man, you get you on a phone call by yourself. Yeah. Wow. Watch out.
Rico, you're not listening.
Rico.
but without holding you up, because I know you got to get back to work. I want everybody to think about it, and everybody that's listening to know that that's what we're going to have the topic about this weekend is going to be on all facets of communication. And I invite everybody to come in and join, and hopefully we can teach something and we can learn something, because obviously we all need it. We need to tweak it. We think we know everything, but we don't. Yeah,
definitely. Did you want to finish what you were saying, sis?
Yeah. No. I'm so proud. I have so much respect. I really do. I have so much respect. That's why I'm here, and that's why, as soon as Rashawn started his channel back, that's why I feel so comfortable here on your panel, in your chat, on Rashawn's panel, on his, in his chat. And I think that just the fact that both of y'all did this today, it actually speaks volume too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just wanting to address what concern or issue or question that you had. So it's just sometimes good. And sometimes it's good to have that conversation and be uninterrupted. So you may want to just be able to express it without having to, because sometimes we lose our train of thought in the midst of a conversation, because we're either trying to listen to what somebody's saying or defend something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think that this was good. I think both of y'all just really set the bar in YouTube. And to what you said, Rico, I think that that's a good thing that we would do. And I think that that's something that I pray that people allow to go in their everyday life. Like, we need to be able to have a conversation with somebody. I like just sharing points of view. I'm not, if I'm in a debate, then of course I'm trying to like defend my point. And conversations, I just want to share them, so I think that this is cool.
And can I say one last thing? I like the picture of Arshawn. I think it looks just like him.
You like the picture of what?
Bye, Rico.
Every time I think of Bro C, that's the picture I see.
People need to get Rashawn to do their thumbnails. He's a beast with it. He's very creative.
What, y'all? We gotta take ourselves so seriously, man. It's like, oh well, I did this. Now I gotta go do it. I mean, come on, man. We just talking, we just sharing ideas with each other, and we have to be flexible. And I think part of what you're saying, Rico, is right. And I think that's what this first stream we talked about Jesus. I think that first stream kind of showed us, it was kind of like to test the waters. Can we have a conversation like that? can we have some serious conversation that sometimes we're afraid to have?
Right.
But can we discuss some of these things? And so we needed to see, okay, is everybody going to fly apart? Are we going to stay together? Are we going to, we're going to have our own difference of opinions because we different men, but at the same time, are we still going to sit in the pocket and respect each other, while we delivering that information? So I think that's what this showed.
What we see is we need to do a class on how to communicate. So even when someone says something that's distasteful to the ear, I can still receive it in a way that, hey, it's distasteful. I don't like it. However, you can communicate a bad, like there was a saying that said, tact is the ability to tell a man to go to hell and make him happy to be on his way. Right. So basically learning how to communicate even bad news and bad information. In this day and age, people have to deliver bad news. So you have to know, like, I don't communicate with a woman the same way I might communicate with a man. Good news is delivered in a certain way. Bad news is delivered, but we have to communicate, but we have to learn how to communicate. And I think that having a discussion with all these different voices coming in saying, well, this is how I say, oh, okay. So I can learn different people receive things differently.
But that's good, Rico. That is good. I'm just saying we have to also understand coming into the class, we have to understand that, you can't have all people are not going to understand all things the same way. No matter how we communicate to them, there's going to be gaps in understanding no matter what we do.
All I'm hoping to do is just to show people that there are different ways. It's not to teach them.
Okay.
I'm just saying, hey, look,
that's still a good idea.
These are all the different ways that people are communicating stuff. So I understand you're going to feel the way you feel, but no, when someone says something, it's not always one way of delivery. It's not always one way of being received. It's, you talk about things like, intent versus impact. Just a class on teaching people, like, and I had to learn that, like, my intentions don't matter necessarily as much as impact, because people like to say, well, I didn't intend to do something. Like, well, what we do, you didn't mean to cause damage, but damage was caused.
Right.
And I had to be told that.
That's why I'm up here now.
And that's all I'm saying is there may be people other than me that, and I learned that later in life. I didn't learn that early in life. I learned that later in life.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't hurt to talk about communicating. That's a safe topic.
Yeah. No. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
And y'all already showed that there's a need for it. I see there's a need for it.
I think that's a good idea, Rico. One of a few right now. I'm just kidding. Man, Rico, one of the things that drew me to Rico was that he's a very solid thinking person, man. Even when he got a few back, if you hit him with a business question or a serious life question, he will snap out of it. Now, here's the bad part. He'll dip back into it. Once he give you that good information, he gonna dip back into it, right? But yeah, man. All right. Well, y'all, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. You know what I mean? I'm open to have the discussion again at any time. It's no problem, you know what I mean, for me. So, Arshawn, let me know if you want to do it again, or you want me to host it or whatever.
Not until after our communication seminar.
Okay, we'll do the communication
seminar.
Before we have another tough conversation, let's at least talk about how. So when the subscribers, anyone listening, they can listen to it a little bit more informed on. Well, I don't know if Clarence meant it that way, or I don't know if Arshawn meant it that way. Because it could be 2 or 3 different ways. I can't impose on you that he meant it like this. No, he could have meant it like this.
He could have meant it this way. So that's what I want to say. If you guys hear me say anything, and well, you guys home team, you guys know this already. But anybody out there, that's out there in our chat or out there, on the replay, you hear me say something, you're always welcome to come up here and ask me and say, hey, Clarence, did you mean this way? Or how did you mean this way? And I'll tell you. Or like you see here, I'll apologize if I felt like, if you can present it to me and when you can let me see where I went astray, or I didn't impact the way I wanted to impact, I impacted another way, even though I didn't intend to do that. I gotta address what I done, you know. So I will address it at any time. Now, this guy here, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I will.
All softball subjects.
Now, he will do it as well. He will do it as well.
Softball conversations until after the communication. So you can do softball topics, but
well, I mean, we got to do
enough
Patrice.
mess in
We got Patrice on Thursday. We got to do a
right. But I'm saying
Thursday, right?
we don't. I just don't want you and Arshawn are leaders in the positivity of this space.
We are. I didn't know.
Yes,
that.
You really are. Believe it or not, whether you want that leadership or not, I think people look to you guys that way because I know I do. Okay. So what I'm sitting there saying is, with all the other messiness in these streets, we tackling the tough topics we don't want to do until we know that we can do it, because we don't want to add to the messiness, because them people they trying to burn down the whole village, and I'm just watching it burn. And I don't care.
Ridiculous out there, huh?
It's just getting worse and worse and worse, and I'm like,
it's getting ridiculous.
That's why when I see shit happening here, I'm like, oh no, y'all not. No, y'all not. This is the last place I got to go. Oh no, y'all not. I ain't got nowhere to go after this.
Hey, y'all. But huddle up. I got him to stay though. I got him to stay. I got him. Yeah, I did bait him. I got him to stay. He thought he was just gonna roll out on us, but I got him to stay.
We're gonna keep the lights on in this house. We're gonna keep the heat on. Let them burn their shit to the ground. I don't care.
Woo.
But we're not.
Woo.
Yeah, we're not. We're gonna do better.
Shout out to Brother Bolo.
We're gonna be better.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
Because you gotta have a place of refuge, and this is it.
Yeah.
All right. For sure, man. For sure. I mean, we got so many other things we want to do, man. But we got to have a foundation, and this is the foundation, man, where you can, you know, I mean, we might not say it the way you want to, but we at least try to. We and our heart is in the right place to try to give you some good information. So, that being said, anything else, lady, gentlemen?
You better get yourself back to work. That's
I'm gonna go back. I got my work shirt on, right?
Mr. Charlie looking for you. Mr. Charlie, tell Mr. Charlie I said hello.
The first thing he gonna say, "Was you out there talking to Rico? Was you out there talking to Rico, Clarence? Come in here. I need to talk to you." Right? All right, love y'all, man. I'm gonna bring y'all down, and I'm gonna close.
All right, sir.
Thank y'all for coming up. Appreciate you.
All right.
That was Brother Rico, and that was Sister Eddie. All right, y'all. What y'all think? Bro C taking L's out here? Bro C, you too good you too big to take L's. Who's too big to take an L? Who's too big to take an L? What is we got to be open enough to be able to say, maybe it was me. Maybe I made the mistake. See, we always got to have that humility. Maybe I was the one that made a mistake. But remember what I said is duality, right? Bro C is very humble. But some of y'all see me when I ain't being humble, right? Shout out to Sahel, right? And a couple of other ones out there, right? You know, Bro C, you know, I got to, just like I'm try to be very, very humble. I got the capacity. I'm a Taurus. I got the capacity to break the china cabinet down, right? So anyway, yeah, man. I just wanted to apologize to Arshawn for what I think you know, he took from what I said. I didn't mean to you know, say it in that way. I mean, you know, well, have it taken as if he was intentionally being disrespectful. I never thought that, but I do know, and I know he knows that there's some Christian people, they just gonna take stuff when you talk about Jesus and and it's not in a favorable light, they're gonna take it as disrespect. So that's what I meant to say, that how they was gonna take it, not that he meant it as disrespect. They just gonna look at it as you meant it as disrespect. That's what I meant to say. But anyway, I think we addressed everything, y'all. What y'all think? Think it over. Bro C, you said something else about Arshawn. You said something else. Okay, bring it up to me, right? Our door is open, you know, and you see I got people that will hold me accountable on things, and some things I don't see. They try to hold me accountable. Sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. I need to listen more, but I'm working on that, y'all. I'm working on it. But we ain't perfect over here, man. This channel is we a bunch of sinners trying to turn our lives around, right? We still turning from our wicked ways, right? So, and the perfection, if you're looking for perfection, it's definitely not here on Let's Talk to Black Life. It's progression that we're looking for. We're trying to progress. Anyway, that's it. But bro, see, I came to see you beating up on Arshawn and Yella. I know that's what you came to see, but you're not gonna see that. Even if you see them beating up on me, you're never gonna see that. Not to say that they were beating up on me, but I'm just saying, even if I made Arshawn so mad, right? You saw his face when he was like, disrespect, and he went into the whole dictionary and everything, right? You see his face? Even if I made him even madder than that, 10 times madder than that, and he just said, I'm going in on Bro C, right? I would never do it. The only thing I would do is just say, hey, brother, I didn't say this. I did say that, right? And I think if you watch the whole stream, we did yesterday, I think we kind of cleared up a lot of stuff at the end of the stream. But if we didn't, we didn't. So, but anyway, thank y'all for checking us out. I will see y'all Thursday, man. Thursday's the next time I go, unless somebody else does a stream and they say some things that I did or didn't say, and I feel like it's something I need to address, I will address it. But if not, no big deal. But Ashan is my guy. Yella's my guy. So I don't have, even though we might not agree, we might have a heated debate, I'm never going to go in on nobody and, air them out and all of that, and just because they said something I didn't agree with. No, that ain't going to never happen with Pro C. But anyway, y'all, that's it. I will see y'all on Thursday. God willing, and the creeks don't rise. All right. Peace, y'all.